It's Kate's Book Club. Back in September, I celebrated Banned Books Week by reading one of my all-time favorite novels, The Giver by Lois Lowry. I've never been one who likes books that are assigned in class, but this was one that I actually enjoyed, more than enjoyed. I am so in love with this novel. I remember that I was so hooked that I devoured it in one sitting. My teacher was not happy that I had finished it while the class was still on Chapter 3. But I didn't mind one bit going back and rereading it with the rest of my classmates. Ever since that day when 14-year-old Katie picked up this book, I have named The Giver as one of those books that sparked my love of reading. This novel isn't a very long one. This time around, it only took me a few short hours to read. But this book, despite its size, is full of meaning and brilliance. Jonas lives in a world of sameness and security. There are no lies, there is no strife, and the people are content. But when he is assigned to train to become the new receiver, a job that he didn't even know existed, Jonas leaves the world of sameness behind. He discovers how the world used to be and yearns for it to be that way once more. And harder still, Jonas begins to see the massive flaws in the community that has surrounded him his entire life. And with the help of the Giver, Jonas is going to do everything he can to try and fix it. The writing in this short novel is tremendous. Every time I read it, I am amazed at how simple but powerful the words are. One of my favorite things about this novel is how the main character, Jonas, grows throughout the course of the book. I know that every good main character should undergo some major developments in a novel, but Jonas's growth is especially wonderful. He begins the novel trying to find the right words to describe his feelings, but by the end of the book you realize how childish and shallow those feelings were. Jonas begins to feel some intense feelings of love and torment that make his preconceived feelings and the feelings of others seem silly. Lowry does such a great job of transitioning from one to the other. There are two companions to this novel, Gathering Blue and Messenger. Both are great, though The Giver remains my favorite. Gathering Blue is completely different from The Giver, and you won't see any connections until you read The Messenger, which is the book that ties both together. And as for my thoughts on the book being on the ALA Banned Books list, in some ways I'm not surprised. People are extremely sensitive, and it gets ridiculous. When someone challenges a book, most of the time it just makes it more powerful for me. It just lets me know that the message inside might be controversial, and that there's probably a lot we can learn from it. And people are scared of that. How silly to be scared of learning. The Giver is simple and quick, and the meaning behind the words is incredible. I think this is a book that everyone should read. If you are interested in buying The Giver by Lois Lowry, there are links below this video.